Okay, so Sam Altman just revealed the 5 major skills that the world will yearn for in the next couple of years, and AI can never replace them. And if you get behind these skills in time, it'll be like getting into Bitcoin in 2009. Every news source gives you fake, exaggerated news just to hold you in. Some say AI is going to wipe out everything. Some say it can never be human. And none of them tell you the reality of how the world is instead going to shift and twist all around. So I literally dug deep into what the artificial intelligence pioneers have to say themselves. It's a lot more fruitful than what you've heard. There's 5 major skills that every single artificial intelligence platform is trying desperately to encompass, but they simply can't. These 5 skills are where humans will shine in the next couple of years. Let's talk about each single one of them in deep detail, and by the end of this video, we'll find out which one of these 5 skills suits you best based on your personality and style of work. Sit down, let's start. Let me put on my glasses because we're going to get a little technical. Skill number 1. This is the spine of all human evolution. Without this, there would be no you, no me, and AI. See, humans are very emotional. Too emotional. We can't live without love. We cannot live completely isolated from everything. Each greatest warrior has had one Achilles heel. It can never be replaced. It can never be snubbed off. It can never be ignored. This is love. It's empathy. Have you ever been in a very dark place and had this pain in your heart of not having anyone to talk to? Obviously you have. There's a slight chance that in this time you have tried talking to AI. It might say some sweet words, it might recite the nice, fancy little scripts, but it can never have one thing which humans always do. It can never have presence. It can't sit next to you, it can't hug you tightly, it can't tell you calmly everything's gonna be okay. It can't lay you down and make you something to drink. It can't understand the data which isn't given to it. It can't understand the room, the emotions, the unspoken words, which every human can. This is the skill of empathy. There's countless fields with this skill set. Psychiatrists, psychologists, therapists, caretakers. All jobs that pay well and they can't ever be replaced by AI. Effectively. AI can never replace them well. This field is your fit if you have the ability to not talk. Just listen to someone pour their heart out to you. And also not if you think you're a good listener, everyone does. If people constantly tell you you're a good listener. If they tell you they feel heard around you. Do not get into this field if you're a Kanye West fan or you can't stop talking about yourself. Now we talk about the one skill which has prevented humans from literal mass destruction. And that's why AI can never conquer it. Skill 2. This isn't even a skill, it's a lifeline. Without this, either we'd have blown each other off, killed each other, or we'd have turned the planet into a fiery bit of meteors flying through space. See, humans have always had a problem with alliance because alliance often means sacrificing one's own desires for a fair deal. Humans are immeasurably selfish little creatures, aren't we? But if that's the case, how have we gotten along to create this harmonious order of evolution? This skill is why it allows you to get discounts all the way up to stopping hijackers from bombing planes. Have you ever wondered what happened when 2 political leaders get insecure about their wealth and their power and lock their eyes into a new country to conquer and compensate for their insecurity? What happens is the skill of negotiation. It's what allows you to walk into a deal and walk out with a smile. Anyways, this is the skill of pure negotiation. It has countless career choices, literally countless. All the fields pay very well and AI can never really replace them because it can never understand and hold the core fundamentals you need to be a great negotiator. It can't understand situations, read rooms, understand emotions and data that doesn't have to be said. This is your field. If you have the ability to logically control your emotions and understand one thing, humans are very emotional. It's your field. If people constantly ask you, How do you always know what I want? Because in negotiation, you have to find out what your other party wants. Then you have to control yourself to present a deal which resonates with the emotions of the other party. This is not your field if you get irritated by people being too emotional, because even our logic is swayed by our emotion. Anyways, now we talk about the brightest, the most alive, the picture perfect field you can get yourself into if you place yourself correctly. And the best thing is, AI can only make a shitty sub-product of it. Skill number 3 now. This skill has literal museums on it. It's what helps you color a drawing or create the largest war machines in history. It is what drives every major industry, every business there's ever been. See, the human mind is like an animated scribbling. There's so much going on, and it's very erratic because the sole driver of our logic, whether you like it or not, is our emotion. Our logic is based on our emotion. The unbelievable thing is, without the skills, humans would literally dry out. We need it, and we need it to be authentic, not robotic. This is the skill that allows you to conjure all your thoughts, your experience, your emotions, to display it. Every musician, every artist, every rapper, every leading brand, every salesman, every marketer, every single field you see is run by this one skill. This is the skill of authentic creativity. The thing is, AI can never create a piece of authentic creativity. It can only take all the data that's been given to it and create an average of it. A human takes their soul, their problems, their desires, their circumstances, their situations, their thoughts, everything inside here, and creates an output. Something that visualizes them. AI visualizes the average sum of XYZ data. But keep in mind, this is a very, very saturated field. You want to get in here if you have the ability to be patient with it. That's the only thing I want to tell you, because every human is creative. We have to be very patient with this, because there's so many people winning it big in the field of creativity. But now we're going to talk about the most controversial one yet. Chances are you might disagree with me. Skill number 4, this is starting to get, kind of taken by AI, but it can never completely conquer it because it can never have complete enough data. See, every single entity on this universe has had the internal desire, craving for the skill for every single millisecond they've been alive. Whether it be a planet, whether it be a meteorite flowing through space, whether it be a unicellular organism, whether it be a human like me and you. We need this. It always has been the number 1 demanded skill. It is the number 1 demanded skill. And it always will be the number 1 demanded skill. Hell, it might even be needed in heaven. See, if you stop and think about it right now, there could be an endless list of problems you need to solve. Look at this list. Chances are you have faced at least some of these just today, and you found a solution for it, whether it be to solve it or ignore it. You have found a solution. That is this skill. Every major brand, every human, everything needs the skills, and AI can only do it at a very minor level, because humans have a level of access to context which AI just doesn't have. This is the skill of pure problem solving. And before you tell me, oh, AI can do problem solving better than anyone else, tell me this. Why does every leading artificial intelligence corporation have a PR team, an HR team, a marketing team, an operation and system team? Why does it have a team of humans solving the problems of it? Because AI can never do it like humans. Like I said, it doesn't have enough data. AI can only do low stake problem solving. And even at that, it tells you to be careful. Hey, I'm just an AI. I can't make mistakes. Some might say, no, you're wrong. AI is going to improve. Tell me this. When we improved from horses to airplanes, did airplanes take over the whole travel industry? Now, fields that branch out from pure problem solving are these. Best of all, you can run a business. A business itself is an operation which solves a problem. This skill is a gold mine, which AI can never replace. Here's the prerequisite to it, though. You can pause it and read it out. Now we're going to talk about the final skill, which most people think AI has already made obsolete, but no, it hasn't. In fact, this skill is probably the only reason we even know what AI even is, which is why I've gone myself into it too. Now answer this one question right, and I'll give you $3 billion. What is Anta? It's a shoe company in China. Yes, the chicken is surprised just as much as you. But now answer this. What is Nike? None. It's a shoe company, but you knew this one. Why not answer? Because this one skill is the core, the soul, the backbone behind every successful brand, every successful idea, every successful movement. AI itself would have just been an absolute sketch in the background if it was not for this skill. See, humans are very, very skeptical creatures. We don't rush to trust anything because naturally it could lead to negative outcomes. But this... I'm giving a speech here, man. This element of skepticism, it adds a very major problem. See, even those who have genuine value to provide, they get labeled under the threat category. And this creates one major issue. It creates the demand, the need for this skill set. Literally everything that's around you is because someone used this skill set on you. It created your environment. Every single successful idea you can think of became successful because this skill was used correctly in one way or the other. Some brands die because they lack it. Others become household names because they leverage this correctly. This is the skill of pure persuasion and salesmanship. AI is the new wave because of correct salesmanship, word of mouth, and literal multi-billion-dollar campaigns. You knew of Nike, not Anta, because Nike's salesmanship persuasion was simply better. No brand, no idea can even survive without proper salesmanship. Here's a complete list of fields that can stem out from salesmanship persuasion. The best thing is if you get a job in sales, the cap is infinity. There is no cap on your job. Most companies work on a performance-based pay. If they don't, you can simply sell them into it. That's your job. If you can't, then this isn't your field. This is your field if you enjoy persuading people, and this is very important, if acquiring knowledge does not take a hit on your ego. Because trust me, there is a lot to learn about sales. It's literally human psychology. Humans are very, very erratic creatures. We are completely driven by our emotions, not logic. Even our logic is driven by emotion. So sales, it's like trying to make fire dance. It's like trying to control the direction of the wind. This is not your field. If you think humans are logical, you can't take no for an answer. And if you can't understand the words that aren't being said. With your business, what you have to do is you have to creatively create a customer journey where your core is not to sell, but to provide genuine value. And trust me, when you do this, you're going to gain so much brand love and trust and affection. Conversion is going to get so much easier. You won't even have to tell anyone to convert. But that's only if you do it correctly. The correct way, the correct framework is the value-based approach. I'll break it down for your brand. Send me a message on my email. It's linked in the description below. I'll break it down in a short video for you. Thank you very much.